जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। जमुना तीरा बनचारी। यमुना तीरा बनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय ओम विश्वपाद परमहंस परिवज्रकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतअभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिवज्रकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की नवदीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगामयी की जय, जमुनामयी की जय, श्रीमती तुलसी देवी की जय, श्रीमती भक्ति देवी की जय, कलयुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Gaurang. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. So welcome all of you devotees to Sri Radha Gopinath temple for morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. And we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3rd, chapter 11th, and text 34. And in title is Calculation of Time from the Atom. Please repeat after me, slokas. Yadartham ayusastasya prardham abhidhiyate purvah pardho aprakanto purvah pradha apakranto hi aprodhya parvartate yad artham ayusastasya prardham abhidhiyate purvah parardho prakanto hi aprodhya pravartate yad artham ayusastasya prardham abhidhiyate purvah parardho apakranto hi aprodhya pravartate. Apkranto hi aprodhya pravartate yadardham ayusastasya prardham abhidhiyate purva prardho apakranto hi aprodhya pravartate yadartham ayusastasya prardham abhidhiyate purva prardha apakranto hi aprodhya pravartate. Matajis. Word to word meaning. Yat, that, which, ardham, half, ayusha, of the duration of life, Tasya, his parardham, parardha abhidhiyate is called purvaha, the former. Parardha, half of the duration of life. Apakrantaha, having passed. He, certainly. Aparaha, the later. Adya, in this millennium. Parvartate, shall begin. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The 100 years of Brahma's life are divided into two parts, the first half and the second half. The first half of the duration of Brahma's life is already over, and the second half is now current. Purport. The duration of the 100 year in the life of Brahma has already been discussed in many places in this work, and it is described in Bhagavad Gita 8.17 also. 50 years of the life of Brahma already passed over, and the 50 years of it to be completed. Then for Brahma also death is inevitable. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshururmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahiyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavansha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanmitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitansya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brinda Baneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatadeshatarani Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So here in this chapter, 3rd canto, 11th chapter, 34th verse, describe the calculation of time from the atom. And in this verse, particular this verse, describe a life about Brahmas. Describe Brahma's life and 50-year life of Brahmaji already passed in earthly planet, he says golden jubilee. The Brahma is celebrating his golden jubilees. 50 years is crossed. Now he is going to more than half of the another 50 years. And how we can understand this verse and how devotee and normal people can apply in his life. So we can see and discuss. And one of the purports that Prabhupada mentioned, the great treasure of spiritual success. The theme will be the great treasure of spiritual success. The Prabhupada in the sixth canto, on one of the purport, mentioned this in the purport, in the last line of that one purport. The great treasure of the spiritual success left by great devotee. They left behind this process, the treasure of the great success, they left behind so that the general people and the devotee can follow and get elevated from this material life. In the Prabhupada mentioned in the Tatparya purport, the Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita also mentioned about this Brahma's life. Sahasra ik paryantam aha ahu brahmano vidu. And we can see the duration of the material universe is limited. Prabhupada says in the purport, in the different cantos, the duration of the material life is limited and it manifested in the cycle of Kalpa. And the Kalpa is the day of Brahma. And one day of Brahma consists of the 1,000 of cycle of 4 yugas. Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, Chatur Yug, the one cycle. And in this way, 1,000 cycle, when 1,000 cycle complete, that consider Brahma's one day. This is the duration of life of Brahma. And the same duration is his night, day and night. So long, Brahma's life is so long compared to us. Our life is our duration of life is very small. And the duration of life of Brahma is very long. So, question is, in our life, in whatever duration we got in the 100 year, in earthly calculation, what will we achieve in our life while working, while doing job and doing so many things in the material world? Well, what we will get in duration of life from the earthly planet? What we will achieve, what the man will achieve on his 100-year life and 80 years life, 70 years life, say the 100 years of life, what the achievement of that person? The person will do hard work and achieve the so many things, money, homes, lands, so many things he will achieve. Families, beautiful wife, beautiful husband, children. In 100 years, he will accumulate the land, wealth, all these things, so many things. Then what happened all these things to in this material world? Because nowadays, nowhere, not in school, not the college, nowhere, not in the KGs, not the school, nobody teaching what happened, What happens when you accumulate all the wealth in this material world? There is no teaching. Therefore, there are no teaching, then the crime increase. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says, we should learn from the age of 5. When the child is age of 5, the person should teach him the lesson, the shastra, knowledge, give the particular knowledge. Therefore, it is says, dhanani bhumau pasvasya goste nari grihdwari suta samshane. It is said, dhanani bhumau. When the person, after doing so much hard work in the material world, and the end of his life, when he die, all the wealth remain in the material world. He have to leave this material world, this material wealth here only. There is no question of the carrying the material wealth with him. He should live. He have to live here only. So material wealth will not go with the person when person dies. Pasvashta goste, animal also will not go with him. People are so many animals, they taking care of so many animals. The animal also will not go with him. And above that, this sloka says, Nari Grihadwari, even the wife will not go with him. Wife also goes in the doorstep, only when the cross the door. Beyond the door, house door, wife will not go with him. And he says, Suta Samsani, the sons and relatives will go. The sons and relatives will go in the crematorium only, the Samsam Bhumi. And even that the body, the person has the beautiful body, that body also will not go with the person. That body also, the person has to leave the body. And the body will go till crematorium in the Chitta, where the Chitta, where the fire will burn the body. Therefore it says, Paraloka marge deham chitayam paraloka marge dhanvanogo gachanti eka. Then what will go when the end of the life of the person with him? And here says, Dharmanogo gacchati. Dharma, the dharma will go with the person only the dharma will go the person with him in the last moment, in the another life with the person. Therefore, dharma is very, very important part of in the human's life. If human being not practicing the dharma, or not following the dharma, principle of the dharma, it is says, Ahar nidra bhaymaithunam cha samanya etad pasubhi naranam dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesho dharmena hina pasubhi samana. If the human being getting the body as the human and not following the principle of the dharma, then what is the difference between animal and man? It is said, Ahara, Nidra, Bhay, Maithun. 4 cheeses is common in the animals and man. Ahar, both parties, animal also eat, human being also eat. Nidra, animal also sleep, human being also take rest, sleep. Bhaya, animal also fear, or human being also fearful. And animal reproduce and human will also marry and produce children. This fourth thing is common in the animal and human being. But here said, dharmo hitesam adhiko vishesho. What is the vishesh make vishesh to the human being from the animal? That is dharma. Dharma alone is the vishesh makes human being. What? How dharma? We can understand in the person when got the birth, there is mother. From mother, person get birth, and that woman is called mother. And when he married some girl, and that woman is called wife. And some is called sister. Who define this? She is mother, she is daughter, she is sister, she is wife. And that person have different relationship with these four people: mother, sister, wife, and daughter. He cannot keep the same relation with these four people. Then who defined she is mother, she is daughter? Therefore, dharma make vishesh the human life. Animal give the birth. The few days, the mother will take care of the baby, and when baby animal grow up, he will do the sex with mother. He will do the sex with his sister. There is no discrimination. That is called human life. And here is the difference given by the dharma. Therefore, we should follow the principle of the dharma in our life and gradually elevate it to higher destination. And that is given in the Shastra. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also mentioned, Tasmast Shastra Pramanam te karya akarya vyavasthito gyatva shastra nidhanam uktam karma kartum iha arhasi. What is the Parman? Parman is the Veda, Shastra. In the Shastra, everything is given. What to do and what to not do. Which activity we done and which activity we should not do. All these things mentioned in Shastra. So, if the person understanding this and he got the knowledge from the beginning, his childhood, and he is practicing in the alert mode, all year, in the 100 years life, he is practicing, he is doing his Kula Dharma, his society Dharma, his city Dharma, his nation Dharma. But while doing all this activity, the person will always alert the ultimate duty of his life. If someone understands this Dharma, he will not neglect the other duties. He will do other duties. He will take care of the family member. He will send the children to the school. He will take care of friendship with the society people. He will serve the nation. But meantime, all this time, he will alert. The person will always alert in the ultimate duty of his life. This duty is not the ultimate duty. Therefore, Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita in the 18th chapter, Sarva Dharman, this is the Dharma. This Dharma, our Jati Dharma, Desh Dharma, City Dharma, Kul Dharma. The Krishna is saying, Sarva Dharman Paridhyajya Mam Ekam Saranam Braja. Thus, Arjuna give all this Dharma. Arjuna is quoting, this is my relative, this is this person, how can I kill him? Then Krishna saying, all this dharma, give up and just follow what I am saying. This is therefore Bhagavatam said, beginning the first canto, Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. What is the dharma? What is God says, that is dharma. And the Bhagavad Gita, now the December month is Gita Jayanti month celebration going on, and this Gita is spoken by Sri Krishna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the highest dharma. How to practice in our life. And we can see the example, a few example in this from the Shastra, how the devotee, how the king, they practice their life serving citizens, serving countries, and ultimate got liberation from this material world. And Bhagavatam itself begin with the first canto with the Parikshit Maharaj. The Parikshit Maharaj, when the Pandava heard that Krishna left this planet, the Pandavas, Yudhishthir Maharaj, make king to Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj became king and Pandava left to Himalayas. They perfected their life. When the Parikshit Maharaj ruling the kingdom, he faced the Kali personified, he punished the Kali, gave the places to reside, and he ruling the country. And something happened, he got the notice, within the 7 days, you will die. Within the 7 days, you will die, and in this way, you will understand, in the 7 days, I'm going to die. Parikshit Maharaj also made his son as the king, Janmejaya, and he left the home, went to bank of the rivers, met the sages, and he perfected his life hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukdev Goswami. In this example, we can understand how they ruled the kingdom, protected the kingdom, citizen from the enemies, serving the nation, citizen, and when time came, it alert and left everything and perfect his life. That is called art of dying. The whole life is preparation and end is art of dying. Therefore, Prabhupada said, we should learn this art of dying. There is another story, second canto, explained about Maharaj Khatvanga. He was also king, and when Dabik facing trouble by the demons, he requested Khatvanga Maharaj, please come with us and fight with the demon and help us. Khatvanga Maharaj agreed, went to the heavenly planet, fight with the demon, demon, defeated the demon, and pleases, when the Devas pleased, they asked Khatvanga Maharaj, we are Devas, what your desire, what you want, we will benedict. We will give you benediction. Whatever your desire, please say. Khatvanga Maharaj, just moment, asked them. He asked them, what time is remaining in my life? What is the duration of my life is remaining right now? And Deva says, just moment. That the moment of life is remaining in your life. And immediately he left the heavenly planet, came to earthly planet, because the calculation of the universe going on, that the Brahma's life calculation is different, the Swargalok's heavenly planet calculation is different. One moment of heavenly planet may be here 1 day, 2 days, or the few hours. He just came here, earthly planet. He focused on the supreme lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and perfected his life. This is the beauty of life, how the whole life prepare and end of life you should go remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead, go back home, back to Godhead. The other story in the Srimad Bhagavatam also mentioned. Stories, devotee already last week mentioned, Maharaj Chitraketu, the story of Vritrasur. That there is king named Chitraketu, has so many wives, but no children. He was unhappy. Unhappy because of no children, who will rule the kingdom. And Angira Muni, that says Angira Muni arrived and he asked came to his kingdom, and king asked, I am unhappy. Please do something, so can I get son. And after so much request, sage's heart melted and he says, okay, fine, I will do something and you will get son. By the mercy of Angira's Munis, the king got son. And Angira Muni says, you should name the son Harsh and Shok. And he went after some time. King got the son, he named his Harsh and Shok, and this way he became so happy. But life faced so many challenges. The one wife got children, others are become envious. Others are become envious and they gave the poison to the baby child. The child died. The child died. This is the situation of material world. Envy is not from the out, not from the other country. Envy is within the family member, within the society. They will not like. And when king heard the son died, the whole family, his wife, king, minister, everyone was crying. But the other wife of the king was happy in their heart. They're showing they are unhappy, but within the heart they are happy. When Angira Muni heard, Angira Muni realized what happened. Then he came with his brother Narad Muni. It is said Angira Muni and Narad Muni are Manas Putra Brahmas. The both came, and Narad Muni. Why Angira Muni came with Narad Muni? To my understanding is, because in that situation, Narad Muni is the best person to give the knowledge of devotional service, which is the highest knowledge considered in the Shastra Vedas. So Narad Muni is the best person to give the knowledge of devotional service. And therefore, Angira Muni brought Narad Muni with him. And Narad Muni gave that devotional knowledge, devotional knowledge of devotional service to King Chitraketu. And in this way, King Chitraketu became happy. So all the knowledge of devotional service given by Narad Muni, and Narad Muni, Angira Muni left and became so happy. And in this way, when the story goes further, when the king was flying his aeroplane, and while flying, he saw the Lord Shiva sitting on lotus pose, and wife was sitting on his lap, under so many sages surrounded and giving the Bhagavatam. And we saw, he said, what is happening? And he criticized the Lord Shiva. This is not the etiquette. But Prabhupada, in 6 cantos, the purport, many purport, Prabhupada says, actually, Chitraketu Maharaj was not criticizing, but he glorifying Lord Shiva. How is the Dhira Purush? Only can Lord Shiva do, nobody can do this. But concern raised by Chitraketu Maharaj, in the future, if Lord Shiva, if the great personality, if you do this, people will follow. Yadi achadati sreshta. And understanding the situation, because both are the Vaishnavas. Here the Shiva is the Lord greatest Vaishnava, Vaishnava Nam Yatha Sambhu, and Chitraketu Maharaj is also the great Vaishnava. So no one can understand, only Lord Shiva understand the meaning of the Chitraketu Maharaj. But Prabhupada also in Tatpar and Chakravarti Thakur also in Prabhupada mentioned Chakravarti ki actually Chitraketu Maharaj criticized. Therefore Prabhupada says devotees should always alert, not to do Vaishnava aparadh. Do not criticize anyone, any Vaishnavas. Prabhupada mentioned it. So, Mother Parvati became angry and he curses Chitraketu Maharaj because you don't know the position of the Lord Shiva and you criticizing the Lord Shiva. So, you become demon. Behaving like demon, you should become demon. As soon curse was proclaimed, Chitraketu Maharaj came down from his aeroplane, bowed down to Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, and glorified them, and went back. In meantime, Lord Shiva was just smiling. He was not speaking. After Chitraketu Maharaj left, Lord Shiva started speaking to audience, Mother Parvati. You don't know. You curses him, but you don't know the glories of the Vaishnava, how they act. And this way, after glorifying, the Lord Shiva glorifying Chitraketu Maharaj, Mother Parvati became ashamed and he realized his mistake. Then what to do? The story goes further. The Twashta, the says Twashta performing Yajna, because of the curse of Mother Parvati, Chitraketu Maharaj had to become demon. From the performing Yajna by the Twashta, Chitraketu Maharaj got the body of the demon from the sacrifice and he appeared as Vritrasur. He appeared as Vritrasur and start fighting with Indra, Devas. And fight happened between Devas and Asuras in the heavenly planet, the bank of the Narmada river, not the earthly planet, the Narmada, bank of the Narmada, because Narmada also flows in the heavenly planet. The fight happened, and when the Indra and other Devas throwing their weapons, he just opened his mouth, sucked all the weapons. Every weapon was just sucking in the mouth. And Devas became so fearful, they just run away. They came to the Lord Vishnu, requesting him, please advise what to do. He's just swallowing all the weapon. We are not able to protect him. The Lord Vishnu advised him, go to the Dachi Muni and ask him, his body. This is the material world. For our valediction, we want to kill the sage. But That advice given by the Supreme Lord, that they went to the Dichi Muni. The Dichi Muni understands the situation and he gave the beautiful lesson. This body is going to die. After die, this body will be eaten by the animals. Therefore, why not do the some paropakar? He gave the body from the bone of the Dichi Muni's body. Vishkarma made Vajra, gave to Indra, go and fight. Carrying the bone, the Vajra, Indra came on the front of the Vritrasur and start fighting. And one moment, Indra just throw his weapons and Vritrasur hold it weapon, throw the Indra, and Indra fall with his Airavat, and all this is going on, and that thunderbolt, that Vajra also fall in. And in that time, Vritrasur advising to Indra, O Indra, this weapon is made by bone of the Dichi Muni. And above that, Lord put his all the Teja energy to him. Don't afraid of me. Just lift the weapon and throw on me. Cut my head. Indra was so fearful. He was just bewildered what to do. And that advice given by Vritrasur. Therefore, in the midst of that between both war, the devotee says, he is doing prayer. He is glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vritrasur. The Vritrasur is saying, I am not hankering for this material or earthly or heavenly planet. I am not hankering for the Brahmaloka. I am not hankering for this earthly planet. I don't want Swargaloka. I don't want the Brahmaloka. I don't want this earthly planet also. And I don't want also in the lower planet. Then what you want? Then he said, I just want to remember the lotus feet of my Lord, that the greatest wealth of my life. The greatest wealth is life is the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he says to Indra, they gave the example, just like bird, baby bird in the nest and mother bird of flying going away to bring the food, and baby bird waiting when the mother will come with food. And second example he gives there, when the calf went for the field, or a cow went for the field, and the calf was home, and he was waiting when the mother will come and I will drink. The third example is gave, when the wife in house, husband outside to work, the wife is waiting to meet the husband. So similarly, Vritrasur is saying to Indra, O Indra, you enjoy this material world, but I know after you cut my body, I will leave this body, this material world, and go to the eternal service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the beauty. One time, Lord Ram and Hanuman was talking, just palace, Ayodhya palace, both are talking. And Lord Ram says to Hanumanji, Oh Hanumanji, I am very, very sorry. I am not able to give you any post, any pad to you. But because of you, Hanuman, because of you, Sugriva got pad of king. So Sugriva became the king. Because of you, the pad given to the Sugriva. Because of you, Hanumanji, Vibhishan got the pad of king of the Lanka. Sugriva got the pad of Kishkinda, became king, Kishkinda's king. Vibhishan got the pad and became the king of Lanka. And Lord Ram says, Oh Hanuman, because of you only, because of you, Hanuman, I got this pad of king, the king pad in Ayodhya. I became the king because of you. Because of you, everyone getting pad, but I am not ready, I am not able to give any pad you Hanuman. Then Hanuman smiled and folded his hand. Oh my lord, already you are given me pad. Remember, you given me pad. So Lord says, what talking Hanumanji? What are you talking? So Hanumanji said, my dear Lord, you already given me two pad. Two pad is referred to his two lotus feet. The highest pad, my dear Lord Ram, you gave me your two lotus feet, the highest pad to the me. Then Ram Lord just he was not able to say anything in front of the Hanumanji, and he started smiling. This is the stories where the devotee always hankering for the highest pad, highest post, highest pad given by the Lord is his lotus feet. Therefore Acharya says, Sei se abhaya pad sirete dharila. Sei se abhaya pad, that pad, that the lotus feet of Lord give protection from the fear, from anything. And here, Chitraketu Maharaj, Vritrasur also is saying same thing. You just cut my body, I will go the eternal service of my Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When the Indra killed the Vritrasur, because Vritrasur was the Brahman, and Indra also had got Brahmhatya, then sages appear there and sages says, O Indra, don't fearful, we will perform the yajna. So by that yajna, you will free from all the sins, of the Brahmhatya, Gohatya, all from the all sins. You can free from, you will free from. Then Sloka says, in the Brahmhatya, Gohatya, so many hatya, just perform the sacrifice, yajna, or you can become free from. That is the given in the Shastra, sixth canto. So, here in the Bhagavad Gita, here in the Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says, ki yajna naam jap yagyosmi. In Kali Yuga, how many yajna you will perform? How many varieties of multiple variety of the yajna. Therefore, Krishna says, yajna naam jap yagyosmi. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada, our Acharya, gave him the place to do yajna in every day in the morning. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada make the system. Take a bath morning, take a bath, wear the fresh cloth, come to the temple, glorify your spiritual master, glorify the Vaishnavas, glorify the spiritual master, and sit and ready for yajna, jap yajna. Every day in the morning, you should perform that jap yajna. And that jap yajna will make you free from our karmic reaction and bring you the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality, applauded Sri Radha Gopinath ji. जय श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ भगवान की, गंधरा श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की।